Good Good evening, everyone. Jakester here. And tonight we've got the Bristol Motor Speedway double with the Sylvania Busch League and the Sylvania Cup Series. It's been quite a while since we last ran the Busch League. The points have kind of shaken up as of late.
Favor, just touch all your seatbelts, touch all your connections, touch your Hans. Just make sure you get everything like you want it.
As I mentioned, our point standings have shaken up quite a bit as of late. After race 13, Justin Day 2 has taken the points lead with a 12-point lead over Ewan What Army, 18-point lead over Adam Starr, and then you got Tristan Reams at 92 points back and Tyler Fink at 93 points back. A lot of this had to do with the double points in the last couple of races. Our one prime leader for most of the season so far has been Adam Gerber-Forian, and he's dropped all the way back to 10th in the points, 128 points out. So our Sylvania Busch League is definitely wide open for quite a stretch here. Tonight, Al Bunch makes his first ever start with his name on the car. He's been driving under the alias of Driver X for the start of the season here. So Al Bunch is going to be piloting the number 8 Chevy. We'll see how well he does tonight. It looks like he's qualified 4th already, so not half bad. And so, to no further ado, let's get this show on the road.
Favor, just touch all your seatbelts, touch all your connections, touch your Hans. Just make sure you get everything like you want it.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
As you can see, 2 of our top title contenders of Justin Day 2 and Adam Starr are starting in the top 5 there. And we're going to want to keep an eye on Ewan What Army there as well. Green is off, and it's going to be frantic here at Bristol. Connor Cooper off with the early lead as Ethan Creech settles into 2nd. Justin Day 2 up to 3rd, and JD Arrington running 4th at the moment. I like doing the 2014 Bristol track and NR 2003 because this would have been the year I went to Bristol, so this design, I guess the color scheme of the walls and whatnot really are one of my favorite. Looks like You and What Army is cracked into 8th position at the moment. We have a caution on track and a car flipped up on its hood. So Jessica Hergeson and it looks like the O2 of Nadaka Gum. So we got our first wreck on lap 6. So the one of Noah Hobson gets into Nadaka Gum, pushing him down track. This causes the 3 of them to wreck. Jessica Hergeson's car just flips a full 180 there. Hobson rolls a couple times down the track on the banking. Unfortunately for Chris Hergeson, my bad, Chris Hergeson ends up staying on his roof. And with that, Noah Hobson is retired from the race, so we have our first retiree, number 1 car of Noah Hobson. Lights are off on the pace car, so they're going to go green next time by. pace car pulls off, and they're going to be single file on the outside groove here with the lap traffic on the inside. Connor Cooper off to a steady lead yet again over Ethan Creech, and then Justin Day 2. Creech is holding pretty solid there behind Connor Cooper at the moment. Kind of an interesting top two. These two drivers have had their fair share of bad luck in 2022 and seem to be showing some good prowess here at Bristol tonight. The tail end of the field, we've got the 28 of Tyler Disharoon, Nadak Kagum, Jules T-Roll, Tristan Reams, Nelson Morrison, Tyler Landa, Micah Mixer, Lucas Holmes, Josh Harrison looks like he's having some trouble. Lynn Farrell in the 69 car. Chris Ferguson still out there running, currently one lap down. We got Adam Starr running 23rd, surprisingly. Kind of a rough run so far for him. Skylar Dixon, Riley Sorrell Tracy, Adam Gerber Corian, and Bella Fawn. Logan Nagy, Dusty Redding, Ryan Blaney, Cam Jordan, Roland Heidfeld, Craig Bush, and Clarence Bonner. Currently got Tyler Aspinall in the top 10. Seems like he's trying to turn around his Sylvania Busch League program. Brian Clark, good run in the top 10. Al Bunch running 8th at the moment to match car number 8. Might be a battle for position here between him and Ewan, but I think we should go pop to the front here as the lap traffic's causing some mayhem. Justin Day 2 is going to get Ethan Creech for second here. The outside lane is kind of aggressive. He was able to fight back a little bit on the outside, but to no avail. Day 2 takes position there. Connor Cooper has led all 28 laps early in the running here. Now lap traffic's going to play trouble here for Ewan and Al. Looks like they click it off pretty quickly there. And we got a switch for the lead as Justin Day 2 blows by Connor Cooper. Connor Cooper only successfully led the first 30 laps, and now it belongs to Justin Day 2. Day 2 better be careful though. It looks like JD Arrington might be here with a fast car tonight as well. Currently a quarter of the way through the race. We've only had one caution. That caution involved the number 1 of Noah Hobson, the 02 of Nadat Kagum, and the 40 of Chris Hergeson. That's where they ended up running out at the back of the field now in 33rd, 34th, and 35th. Noah Hobson being the only retiree. Early leader was Connor Cooper, number 38 car. Then we had, for a brief period, who was the other leader? Actually, it's been Justin Daytu this whole time since he took over from Connor Cooper. JD Arrington has been showing some promise here. He's keeping within the same zip code of the leader. But Daytu's definitely got the faster car right now. You and What Army actually lost about 4 spots there, dropping all the way back to 11. Justin Daytu's out there on a slick Friday night cruise in the lead. He's been a force to be reckoned with this year in Sylvania Busch League. Currently holds 2 wins. 1 win was the shake-up race, and he has had 1 points-paying win. As mentioned previously, he is the points leader over you and What Army. JD Arrington had a win earlier this year, but has struggled to maintain pace at the front of the field. He's dropped all the way back to 25th in the points. Connor Cooper even further back in 29th in the points. So apart from Justin Daytu, your leader, your top 3 is going to be redemption for a couple of these drivers. Justin Daytu is catching some heavy lap traffic here. Crazy enough, it looks like Adam Starr is going to go a lap down here pretty short order. One of our title contenders. Still about 2 cars separating him from Adam Starr at the moment, but this could put Adam Starr in a bind on points at the end of this race if Daytu stretches it out on him. Aspinall is on quite the climb, it looks like. Having been top 10, he's now up to 8 from 10. Al Bunch has gained a spot, back up into 7th there. And for the most part, seems like Justin Day 2 is keeping a steady lead on JD Arrington there. Ewan What Army cracked back up into the top 10, had dropped to 11th, he's up to 9th. Surprisingly, Adam Gerber-Forian is running 20th at the moment. And really our only other guy that's deep in the pack that's a title contender is Tristan Reams in 25th. Looks like, unfortunately, we do get a bit of a caution here. I don't know if there's a wreck. Yep, there's a wreck that started with Clarence Bonner. Wow, all the way back. So Bonner and Dixon make contact. These two wreck, totaling what looks to be Dixon's day. Then Clarence Bonner, idling around under caution here, gets spun out by Roland Heidfeld. And Justin Day2 just had nowhere to go. Nor did JD Arrington. It looks like the majority of the rest of them make it through all right. Of course, Bristol, you're gonna always have short track chaos, no matter what. Looks like everything else gets pretty well sorted out here. We're gonna have to keep an eye on Day 2 and see if it affects that car. Well, at least he pitted, and it looks like he should be good. The other guys returned to track right about where they were running. So Day 2 running first, Ethan Creech running second, Connor Cooper in third, JD Arrington in third. So mostly, or fourth, most of your top four are still kind of the same. Oh, and Arrington blows up under caution here. So significant damage, probably a little bit of extenuating damage from the caution previous. Looks like Arrington's day might be done. So move Tyler Fink up to 4th and Tyler Aspinall up to 5th. So it looks like we find ourselves with yet another caution here on lap 118. So here's where the wreck happened. It was Nadakagum again, causing chaos. Comes back up into Belafon and Riley Sorrell Tracy, collecting Ryan Blaney, Micah Mixer, Dave Wilson, Tyler Disharoon. This slows down the 10 of day 2, forcing him to lose the lead, coming to the checkered flag. So Ethan Creech inherits the lead. Brian Clark up to second. Justin Patrick up to third, and Aspinall up to fourth. And day 2 falls all the way back to 5th here. Ewan What Army running 11th. Al Bunch running 14th. So after pit stops, it looks like your leader is that of Ewan What Army. Somehow, miraculously enough, comes down pit road, takes gas only, and is able to beat all the leaders off who are taking tires, it seems. So Ewan What Army plays some strategy game to get the lead here. Followed by Ethan Creech, Brian Clark, Justin Day2, Justin Patrick. Looks like Tyler Aspinall fell back to 8th. But the important part is Ewan What Army, based on how he's running right now, would probably take over the points lead from Justin Day2. With 78 laps to go, there's still plenty of racing, but seems that Ewan What Army is sitting pretty well for this last run to the finish here. 78 laps are going to go by pretty darn quickly here at Bristol. The pace car is off. Ewan What Army is going to get the green here, and away he charges to a steady lead. The slower traffic's holding up Ethan Creech at the moment. We're probably going to get another caution the way that the lap traffic is hanging around. Yeah, there we go. Nadakagum and Ryan Blaney. And then you get Justin Patrick spinning out, Tyler Aspinall wrecking. Yeah, there's Patrick, Fink, Aspinall. Disharoon gets trapped in there. So now the carnage is gonna stack up here as Bristol is gonna be Bristol. Ewan What Army luckily gets to enjoy some more caution laps here, which will help his situation surely. It seems that he's going to pit this time around. Perhaps for tires that he didn't get on his last pit stop, but that ultimately erases any advantage that he had. Majority of everyone else staying out, so Ewan What Army relinquishes the lead over to Ethan Creech. So Sylvania Busch League ain't quite in the playoffs yet. The USA Truck Series had their first playoff race last night. Taking home victory was Avery Farrell, his first win of the season. Basically, he played spoiler since he wasn't a title contender locked into the round of 12. His win didn't earn him a lock, and therefore no one locked their way into the round of 9. Currently at the bottom of the list for those in danger of elimination include the number 29 of Tristan Reams, number 00 of Jack Ross, and the number 21 of Trevor Walker. Besides, there's plenty of racing and none of them are locked out yet. It'll be hard. It's getting harder with each elimination upon them. Couple of our double duty drivers, one of which was Tyler Aspinall. We don't have a whole lot of double drivers. We do have Chris Ferguson, who's trying to get acquainted with the truck series a little bit early, starting his season here, racing a couple races in the trucks. Al Bunch, been a perennial truck contender. And that's really about it with, Tyler Aspinall, Al Bunch, and Chris Ferguson. Our Busch League definitely has its own standalone crew of racers. They are not done wrecking as Al Bunch hit the wall pretty hard there. It looks like Ryan Blaney makes contact there, losing control. Three wide is too wide here at Bristol. Usually you're gonna spell trouble if you go 3 wide here. And just like that, we're under caution yet again on lap 131. So it seems that cautions breed cautions right now. Once you have half the field a lap down and the other half on the lead lap, this will be a reoccurring theme for quite a while here. Those drivers out include Noah Hobson, Skylar Dixon, Clarence Bonner, JD Arrington, Dave Wilson, and Riley Sorrell Tracy. 8 laps down is Nadak Hagum, Chris Ferguson 6 laps down, and Tyler Disharoon 3 laps down. Ryan Blaney 2 laps down, having brought out this last caution here. 29 of Tristan Reams. You got Justin Patrick, our early race leader of Clarence Bonner, who's trapped a lap down. Logan Nagy, Adam Starr, Jules T-Roll, Lynn Farrell. And then the first driver on the lead lap and 18th is Micah Mixer, Tyler Aspinall, Lucas Holmes, Ewan What Army, Dusty Redding. Looks like he fell back a bit there. Might have made a pit stop. He's back to 18th now. So that puts Ewan What Army up to 14th. Tyler Fink running 13th. Craig Bush, Adam Gerber-Forian, Al Bunch, Roland Heidfeld, Tyler Landa, Josh Harrison, Bella Fawn, Justin Day 2, top 5, Cam Jordan, Nelson Morrison, Brian Clark, and your leader, Ethan Creech. So, pace lights are off. They're going to go green again this time by. We'll see if we can make it more than a lap this time without pure carnage to break out. Nice part it looks like is at least the faster cars are on the outside, so we don't have any slow cars holding up the racing line. Lynn Farrell dips, and so now we're going to have slower traffic holding up the faster traffic. And we are wrecking yet again here at Bristol. The 40 of Chris Hergeson gets run through. Belafon and Justin Day2 make contact. This will likely end Belafon, Tyler Disharoon, and even maybe a couple others' days come to an end with that wreck. Well, we're back under caution again here, and we still have 60 laps to go. Sorry, I was away there for a minute. We got 20 laps to go here. Unfortunately, responding to the message there for Al Bunch, ended up in a wreck, finishing 27th tonight, unfortunately. The others that have been involved in wrecks and out of the race include Noah Hobson, Skylar Dixon, Clarence Bonner, JD Arrington, Dave Wilson, Riley Sorrell Tracy, Chris Hergeson, Tyler Disharoon, Al Bunch in 27. 10 laps down, you got Nadak Hagum in 26. Then you got Ryan Blaney, as well as 34 car of Bella Fawn, Justin Patrick, Lynn Farrell, Logan Nagy, and Tyler Fink. 38 car of Connor Cooper was early the leader in the race. Now he's one lap down in 19th. Tristan Reams has rallied for an 18th. Jules T-Roll in 17th. And all your lead lap drivers, you got Adam Starr in 16th. Josh Harrison, Craig Busch, Dusty Redding, Tyler Aspinall, Adam Gerber-Forian, Brian Clark, Micah Mixer for a solid showing there in 9th. Haven't had a rough start to the race. Decent top 10. Then you got Lucas Holmes, Ewan What Army, Tyler Landa, Roland Heidfeld with one of his best runs of the season in the top 5. Nelson Morrison, Justin Day2, Ethan Creech, and your current leader has been since the restart, Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan's already won 2 races this season, so he'll be the first driver with 3 wins to his tally. Now 9 laps to go here. And after this, I am going to run the cup race. I don't know if I'll live stream it. If I do, I'll probably do a silent live stream where the mic's off and just run the race. Cam Jordan, unfortunately, has a lot of ground to make up, sitting 9th in the points, and I was mistaken. He's only had 1 win on the season so far, not 2. So, Jules T-Roll was the one I was mistaking. The 2 Toyotas, the 18 and the 22. It was actually Jules T-Roll that had 2 wins on the season. So Cam Jordan setting here good to get his 2nd win of the season. And we have a caution with 4 laps to go. That'll basically seal the deal for Cam Jordan. I don't see exactly where the wreck happened. I believe it is Nelson Morrison. Yep, Nelson Morrison gets spun out by Roland Heidfeld. So battle for 4th and 5th. Roland Heidfeld looks like he's probably going to get a 4th because of the wreck that he caused there. Everyone moves up 1 spot. So put Roland Heidfeld into 4th. Ewan What Army up to 5th. Tyler Landa up to 6th. Lucas Holmes up to 7th. Micah Mixer in 8th. Brian Clark in 9th. And Adam Gerber-Forian with a top 10 finish. As I mentioned, this will likely seal the deal for Cam Jordan in the lead, as they are not going to get back to racing. And that's a wrap. Cam Jordan takes home victory here at Bristol. Kind of a surprise on his end, because our top contenders were Justin Day2 and Connor Cooper. And Cam Jordan kind of steals the show here at Bristol. A lot of carnage, a lot of action, some good racing too. Bristol never disappoints. Thanks for anyone that tuned in. We are one more race closer to the playoffs in the Sylvania Busch League. And it seems like Justin Day2 is going to probably go in with good position in the playoffs. And so yet again, thanks everyone for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and end the live stream here. I'll get tallies on point standings and the remainder of the truck's earnings put together whenever I get to it. Apart from that, Have a good night. This is Jakester signing out.